It's called a change.
I mean, like, what? Because that's what happens. I
The
mean,
Pokemon have a shock collar in there.
Exactly. Just save your lives.
It'd be like if that's what happened in real life, how you went and got a pet. Like, you just, like, went out in the world and be like, oh, hey, look, there's a dog, and you just fucking throw a ball at it. And, like, it brought it back to you and be like, no, you're my friend.
Now fight that other dog to the death.
Yes, so I can capture that.
No, it's not to the death. They faint.
Yes.
Bullshit.
They
get the weird. That's dead.
They can't. The reason why they say they faint is because it's a kids game. They can't. If they use the thing saying your Pokemon died, like, it would be probably rated T.
It'd be rated Django.
Not D.
Think
T.
about that movie.
DTF.
Think about
It'd be rated down to fuck.
Think
That's
about
what
slavery and think about fucking Pokemon. That's all it is. They need to make an MMO where everybody plays as Pokemon and we go around killing all the fucking people.
That's it. Well, it's just a Pokemon revolt. Is that
exactly? Pokemon Revolt Y. I don't know. And then you capture all the people. You capture all the people in balls, but see, it's not like a Pokeball. These balls have little air holes in it, and they drop them in the water.
Well,
free to Pokemon.
Well, how would you capture the humans? Would the tides turn? Would the Pokemon be capturing the humans?
Yes, and make the humans fight each other.
And then, like, what would it be called? Like, what would you catch them in?
Bill, I choose you. I mean, that's what it would be. You know, can you imagine Pikachu making Ash get his ass out there and fucking fight? Every character on that show, human character, is always 10 times bigger than Ash. Even the girls, he would get fucking raped.
Yeah.
But that's, to me, that the whole game
There's
is slavery.
a website somewhere on the internet where that happens. I guarantee it. Someone's
Oh.
dressed as Pikachu. That's
Ass raping.
Come to our website where
I choose
electric
you,
mice
bastard.
fuck humans.
It's somebody make that game, send it to me.
All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, moving on.
How did we get there?
All right, let's
Alright.
go.
We got way sidetracked.
Let's
with
go
that.
to what we want to see from these.
Oh.
This is what we want to
three.
see from the Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. So starting again with Microsoft, we want Microsoft to kind of drop the multimedia shit, basically. Not necessarily have to get rid of it, but just kind of scale it back.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Just don't talk about it like
It's there, cool,
everything.
that's great and everything, but let's talk about the games. This is a game console, remember that. Not a multimedia console. You want to make a multimedia console? Make one.
Yes, it's called Roku.
There you go.
Or you can buy a Blu-ray player.
Yes. Or
Or
smart
go
TV.
outside and go to the library. if it's
Or you can get
convenient.
cable or
Or an iPad.
Or just close
Yeah.
your fucking eyes and imagine.
yes,
No,
imagination.
that's not fun anymore. Nobody has that.
Well, when the wife's at home, I love good imagine.
Mm.
Anyways.
Webcams. No.
Definitely drop the multimedia shit. That's
drop the multimedia shit.
It's great service, but it's not what we care about.
It's not why people go out and buy consoles. They
It's
don't
not
go
why
out and buy
it's not-
games
That
It's
just
not
of
why
course
we
needs to
watch-
be there, but that's not why you
It's
buy it.
not why we're watching E3 right now. We don't watch E3 to go, ooh, look, they're making...
I can watch
You know,
HBO Go on
I can-
another device now.
Yeah, I can watch Big Bird on my
Woo.
Xbox. I don't care. Can I fucking kill Big Bird? Can I make him fight Pokemon? That's what I care about.
Yes.
I hope so. And Shadow Complex 2. Yay.
I never finished the first one. I had it, but
You're gay.
I never did
It's really
actually
good.
finish it.
Really good. Love it.
Yeah, I got it because he told me about it. It's so good. It's really good.
That's another thing that Xbox needs to bring back is the summer of arcade shit. I know that
Yeah.
they moved away from having arcade games versus Xbox games. They were different price categories, but like I kind of liked that because
I do too.
the every year you always had that to look forward to. There was
Yeah, 'cause there
three
was
or
always-
four really awesome,
Yeah.
like really well produced. Arcade
There was
titles.
more than that. I think there was a lot. I mean, it's almost like once a month.
Well, there was 5 games that they released, and I agree with Steve.
Yeah, it's
Well,
Not
for
all
some
5
of
of them were great.
no.
No, you
But
had
you had
you
like
had
2 or 3 that were
I
really
mean, that's
good.
where Trials started.
Yeah.
It started there.
Trials.
Limbo
was on it.
Limbo was on it. Shadow
Complex was one.
They
So.
definitely need to do more of that. And I think they need to promote that more.
And I really do think that. I mean, I can understand where Microsoft went, where they said like everything's games, but I agree.
They can
I
separate
love
the games category once
The
you go
fact
in.
that I love the fact that you have the arcade section, because the arcade section
Yeah.
was like it almost made me think like, okay, these are my disc games, but these are my like arcade quick games. Like these are my
They're
games
just
that
on
I
your
can go
system.
in.
These are what I play between Halo 5 and
Right, when
Gears
I'm
of War
waiting
4.
for another
This
big
is-
release
this
or
is
to
more
buy
indie
some other
games.
game,
This is my space games.
this is where I can go and play Mega Man 9, Mega
Life's
Man
bitching.
10.
I'm just
or
going to do this.
I can go in there and play Loomies or whatever.
Luminous,
Yeah,
Luminous?
whatever it's called.
Luminous?
Luminous.
Loomies,
And
you know,
Lemmings?
same thing.
Lemmings?
Lemmings sucked.
No, I love Lemmings.
Lemmings was good.
Hey, Lemmings.
I played that on a PSP. That's good.
They came out with a new
Problem.
game.
And then that was also Luminous was on the PSP.
Yeah.
So good.
But, anyways,
So that's all we see from Microsoft. I'm sure they'll have. I'm sure
A lot of
we can
other
probably-
games that we can't really think of
Yeah. pretty
yeah.
much.
at the moment, but I would hope.
Hopefully another brute force.
Eat ass.
Nah, it's
That was,
a shitty game.
you know, a game they need to
Brute Force.
remake. It was that.
What game was that?
Came out on the original Xbox. It was like had 4 different characters.
Oh, it had the weird like lizard looking guy.
Yeah.
and,
Bungie
yep,
made it.
yep, I remember that.
it
Wait,
was-
that was Bungie.
Bungie.
That wasn't Bungie.
No, I'm sorry. It was one of the co-founders, something like that.
Because Bungie's only worked on Halo up until Destiny, and then before that
Yeah.
there was
It was one of
Before
like,
they
they-
made
they
Oni-
PC
they
games.
promoted
Oni,
it
and
as
then
your-
there was Marathon, and
Yeah.
some other-
Marathon, yeah.
maybe
But
something else, but that's all I
But-
can remember.
anyways, let's go to Sony.
Sony, we're hoping for another Crash Bandicoot. Be nice to bring back Crash. We haven't seen him since PlayStation. I mean, I know he came out on did he come out on 360 or something like that?
Spyro?
No,
Crash?
Crash.
No. There was like the kart racing and stuff like that. Maybe that's what you're thinking
Yeah,
of.
they had the
Maybe
kart
not.
racing was. I think it was on Xbox as well. I don't remember. I just know I don't
But
like it when
another
they
Crash
take my
Bandicoot
characters and
would
put
be
them in
really
a cart.
cool.
Yeah.
Spyro, the dragon.
Classics.
Love Spyro.
Yeah, hopefully they'll make another one of those. And a Last of Us sequel.
Or prequel.
Or prequel. But we're thinking that maybe if they do make a Last of Us, not following Ellie or what's his face, but just following maybe a new set of people in a different location, but in the same world.
Like I
I
said,
think that would work best for a sequel.
I don't know if I want a sequel or a prequel because it's. I'll remember this game for a long ass time. It was that good. I mean, it was that story.
I can't wait to play it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
4.
And I'm definitely gonna have to replay it on there. I just don't want them to ruin. I don't mind if they make a prequel or sequel that's as good. I just don't want them to ruin it.
I don't think they would make one unless they knew it could be up to par with all the.
Well,
Yeah.
but a lot of companies think they can do it again. They can make magic twice. They can make it.
Well, but
just
this is
as
also
good.
Naughty
And what
Dog
happens?
too. So I
Perfect
mean,
Dark
like,
Zero.
it's also Naughty Dog, and like they've not really.
No, Naughty Dog is. I mean, if you're gonna count, I mean, basically it's like this. When you think of Naughty Dog, you can pretty well predict their average scores for their next game. I mean,
Yeah, it's always good.
it's always.
It's always good.
I mean, I can't think of one for a long time that's gotten below us 8.
So let's move on here. This is what we think Nintendo, or what we want from Nintendo.
And this
new
is a
Star-
bigger wish list.
Yeah, this
just
is a
so we
huge one.
know.
A traditional Star Fox, one in space, set in the air
Back in
wings
the
and-
play.
I mean, even if it was something else, something like Adventures, I really enjoy. I know a lot of people don't
I
like
liked
it.
Adventures too.
I really liked
hated
it.
Adventures.
I mean, I played it a couple of times. Like I didn't even just beat it once. Like I played it
When
again.
you,
I only beat it
when
once,
you
but I
play
liked
Rogue
it.
Squadron, did you ever go, man, I wish I could get out of this damn thing?
Well, that was different.
No,
You
it's
did
not.
actually.
That's-
Before you went to your plane, you ran
Yeah,
into
that's
it.
true.
Oh,
And then,
all
yeah.
right, but that wasn't the main game. But what I'm saying is, you can't take.
Well, there was Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah.
You could get in. You were out of it and in the.
Yes,
the
but that was
ship.
a completely different game.
That was a good game.
But I'm talking about is you take a game, Rogue Squadron, you're out of it for like 5 seconds a little bit. But or Star Fox, it's a game about this.
Oh yeah, it's on
And then they
rails.
take you
and-
out.
No, I totally agree. It
And-
was
and
different.
Coming
they
from,
put you
but
It was
I
different.
didn't
It wasn't
like
the
it.
They
same
put
thing,
you
but I
in
still,
a different game, is what they've done.
I still really liked it.
I liked it too.
And I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But
I
you both
did.
wrong.
There was a lot of games on the
And I
GameCube
played it,
that
and
I
it
loved.
wasn't terrible. It's just I don't.
Pikmin 1 and 2. I did recently just play Pikmin 3. I finished it.
Yes, but they didn't take Pikmin off the little planet and shove them in a plane. No,
No, they
they
put him in a
kept
weird
them.
little.
They kept them where they
They
belong.
put him in a weird little fucking onion.
In their
and
that's
it
their
flew
world,
into the-
though. Well, onions fly.
So
Unless you
it's
can do
so
that coke.
weird.
we're also hoping for a price drop.
Yes, they want $199. I say $149.
Who wants 199?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
like,
you-
obviously the cheaper is better.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
I think
it's
price
just-
point. I think $149 is a better one, especially if they would drop the gamepad and put in a Pro controller.
Here's the problem with the current price of the Wii U. It's $300, okay? It's $100 off of a PlayStation or an Xbox. Now, if you're going to the store to buy a game console, you're going to take
Though-
with you more than $300. You're going to take
Yeah.
$400 or $500 with you.
The
And you're going to have enough to buy one of these. So if you go to the store, you're going to be like, oh, I can get these Wii U that doesn't have really anything on it. Or I can get this new PlayStation that just came out. Or this
That
new
has
Xbox
nothing
just
on
came
it.
out. That has nothing
have
on
you
it.
seen the
But
if you
it
do a little
does it
bit
a
of
lot-
research.
But what it doesn't have, it does better still.
Right.
have you seen the
You know, most people are going to go out and buy
the Mario
a
Kart
PlayStation or
the
an
Mario
Xbox.
Kart 8 Wii U bundle at Walmart right now? It's $329, and obviously it's not out yet until next Friday. But it comes with Mario Kart. Comes with, of course, the Pro controller.
Yeah, because with steering
Comes
wheel,
with the steering wheel and a Mario like Wiimote. But you also get
the digital game.
you get a free game, and one of the ones you get to choose from is Super Mario 3D World, Wind Waker,
Yes.
Pikmin 3, and I think one other one. I can't remember what it is.
And
Yeah,
that's,
it's a
that's,
And,
an
like,
awesome,
that's a
deal.
really awesome
that's a
deal.
really
Yeah.
great deal.
Yeah.
They still need to drop the price.
It's a really great deal, and
If they
it will
want-
move some units. The problem is it's not going to be moving enough. And
Well,
they're giving
it's-
way too much. They're giving way too much for
Which,
free.
speaking
Well-
of Mario Kart, I am getting that next Friday. So if you guys want to have like a LAN party.
Hell yeah, Mario
Yeah.
Kart Party.
Yeah, I think I get us some Mario.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing. I mean, like next weekend for sure. I've got to do that somewhere. I mean, I know some people are gonna go and want to go to Rick's house. Play some- You guys can come too.
You're all
We can go
invited.
wherever. Yes. You can play.
Everybody's
Mario
going to
Kart.
Rick's house.
Get
play
some
Mario
beer.
Kart.
Get some vodka.
Well,
Mario
if we're going
Kart.
to have beer, we need to play the regular Wii so I can throw the remote.
Put that damn little silicone condom on it.
I still use mine.
I took mine off. It
Oh,
just
no.
feels weird.
I remember when they gave those out for free, and I ordered like 4 or 5 of them just for the fuck of it. 'Cause they were-
Nick
you know,
likes his silicone condoms. That's
because
why.
you can order as many as you wanted. So I was like, I ordered as many as they let me have. That was what I ordered.
Do you have any pink, and are they lubricated?
Yeah. We're hoping for another Metroid. I really hope. I hope Retro is making a Metroid. I'd like to see.
Yeah, I think that'd be.
Or even a
perfect.
3DS Metroid.
And not one where Samus talks.
That bitch needs to be quiet.
Yeah.
She needs to be quiet.
Just like
chill,
how people
and
always,
roll around.
there's always those people that bitch that Link doesn't speak. And like there's no voiceovers in Zelda. I'm like, if that ever happens, there'll be riots in the street.
You know, I
There'll
don't,
be rioting.
I don't have a
I might be the only person rioting, but there will be a riot.
I do not have a problem with voice acting in Zelda, as long as it's not Link. Link,
I just think that
Link should be quiet. He should do
Hit.
his thing.
hut.
It's
That's where it should end.
true. He does sound
That's
like a Jewish grandmother having an orgasm. but he does not. He does not
The
need a
Nintendo
voice.
Hitler speaks again.
Yeah, you make me sound like fucking racist. Lemos over here, bitching about slavery. Anyways, no, Link doesn't need a voice because it just wouldn't work for Link. That'd be like going back to Final Fantasy VII and giving those character voices.
I just don't think that
It wouldn't work.
in Zelda in general, there should just never be voiceovers.
No, I don't.
Ever.
I think NPCs can have voiceovers as long as they're done well and they're not all a bunch of British accents like it's.
Yeah, I think any voiceover,
games.
any voiceover though, well or not, would just irritate me. It's
Well,
like that's not how it's supposed to be.
I don't know. People said that about Final Fantasy X.
See, I was okay with that. Like it
Well,
was
that's because
telling.
it's what you.
There
wanted.
were because I mean like they had these big cutscenes and and Final Fantasy's always been like that. There were big long cutscenes telling you story. It's really really story driven. And there's a story in Zelda, but it's more about the gameplay than it is about you, because the story is always the same in Zelda. You gotta save Zelda and you save Hyrule. You gotta save the
think
day.
after 40 years, they can say, you know what? I'm done with you, bitch. Every time I turn around, I gotta find
Well,
you.
the thing is, it's always a different Link though, so that's why.
True. Yeah.
And there's
Yeah,
vast amounts of time
Whatever
between them.
happened to the last one? You died.
That'd be
You
cool if in a Zelda game,
He got
like you
captured.
go, and because it's a different Zelda. Let's say it's like in the same universe, but it's like really far forward in time. Then you go into this like dungeon and you see like the shield and like not the
It's
master
just-
sword,
it's
but just
just
the
his-
sword sitting there, and it's like the hat and
And
the
the
skeleton
is just
in the
the
corner.
That's where you get your shield from.
Yeah, that's where you get the
like,
shield from.
It's just fucking there. Yeah,
they
that'd be
they
pretty
should
awesome.
do that.
That would be
They
funny.
should really freaking do
Oh,
that. I want to see a new Luigi game
Yeah.
for the Wii U, not for the 3DS. I want to see it for the Wii U. And I was kind of surprised they did Luigi's Mansion 2 just for 3DS.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
smart
haven't.
when
I've
did
played
that.
it barely. I've played it.
I love the first one.
I
I,
did
thought it
too.
was, I was surprised it was that good. It was that fun.
It was a launch title.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And I know you guys are really nipple hard about hoping to see another Yoshi story.
I love Yoshi's Story. That game was fun.
Yeah, they just had a Yoshi game come out on the 3DS, but
True.
it was when
Oh,
I
full-fledged Yoshi
when I
game.
dug out my N64 last weekend, I still have Yoshi's Story.
That
And
game
then I
is
paid
so
off, I
easy,
put
but
it
it's
in.
so fun.
Put it in. It's the music. The music just makes you really happy.
You know, that's one thing you have to give Nintendo
It's-
on their first party studios. They made the most memorable music. I mean, you can't hear Mario tune without Mario.
Yeah.
You know Mario. You know. Hell, even in Metroid, you know those sounds.
Yeah.
And you can't get that from anybody else.
Yeah. It's true.
All right, and I cannot believe you guys are so appointed for a Pokemon Stadium.
And Snap.
That may just
And
be me.
Snap.
I don't know.
Oh,
So,
Snap. Pokemon.
There-
Oh, snap.
This is Yoshi's stuff.
Yeah.
That's my childhood.
Yeah. So.
That
You'd, like,
might
sing
explain
over and
some
over.
issues.
How could that not make you happy?
Oh, it makes me giddy as a schoolgirl. That's a great freaking game. It's a great system.
And you have that heart or whatever. It's like.
Alright.
Anyway, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
I just think
not
they
a
need to do.
Pokemon fan because I don't believe in slavery. But hey, that's just me. You guys can enjoy it all
Hey,
you
they don't
want.
know any better.
I
man.
want to take
They're just little
pictures.
creatures.
A dog knows when he's been fucking beat and abused.
Make them fight in a stadium.
Yes.
It'll
National
be
television.
Pokemon Stadium.
No, they
Michael
should.
Vick
Somebody
edition.
should buy the rights to Pokemon and then make it a mature game, like where like it is a fight to the death,
Instead
and
of
like
Ash,
like Charizard like brutally burn someone and they just like end up being like
instead of Ash being
a
a
charred
trainer,
corpse in the corner.
Yeah, instead of Ash being a trainer, it'll be Michael Vick.
Squirtle, he waterboards him.
Speak, motherfucker.
What's funny is if you ever read the description of some of the Pokemon, like how they go in depth about like why they are that way. Like some of them, like the fire Pokemon, for example, like they're like as hot as lava or whatever, and like its core temperature is 2,000-3,000 degrees, and I'm like, if you walking around, everything would be melting. Like it's like
But it's on
standing.
the inside. Just on the inside. He's inside. He's
There,
alive.
I was watching this was a few months ago when they put the first season on Netflix of Pokemon Go. I was watching some of it, and one of the Magmar is one of the ones that is like supposed to be several thousand degrees, and like it lives in fucking volcanoes and shit. And it's just funny because like there's people that are like a scene where the dude's trainer of this guy is standing like this close to it, and I'm like, this thing is like 3,000 degrees. You would be on fire.
Burst into flame. Yeah. Well, I hate to break it to you, but Pokemon's not real.
You don't know that, man. You don't know
They
that.
could be out there waiting for us to catch them.
Yes.
Yes, because everybody knows that Pokemon wants to be stuck in a
What
fucking
if
ball.
what if
shoved in your
somewhere out
pocket.
there, a kid that grew up playing Pokemon is now like working to become a scientist and is going to make a Pokeball.
Genetically off.
He's gonna make a Pokeball, and it actually, like, when it hits something, like, it just sucks it into it, and then, like, he just runs around and, like, catches squirrels and rabbits and shit.
He becomes a bank robber.
Yeah. 1 million.
That's the world's first supervillain.
Shit. All right. I want a new RPG from Nintendo. It doesn't. I'm not saying a Nintendo brand. You know, it's
A
gotta be a
Nintendo
Mario
branded
RPG.
rocket propelled grenade. Rocket propelled grenade.
Exactly.
Yes.
But I would like to see Nintendo get a awesome RPG, even if it's a remake. You know, like Final Fantasy.
Well, that's not necessarily on the
or-
3DS, because they've got a lot of really good RPGs on the 3DS right now. They just want, they need something
Yes,
that's
but 3DS had a run to build that, and the
Yeah.
Wii U hasn't had a opportunity. Not like they're going to take it. Apparently, they don't take any
I
opportunity.
think Child of Light is coming out for Wii U.
It's already there.
But that's not that's
there.
not
You can get it on
Wii
everything.
U. That's everything.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Oh,
I want to see
just
a
a Wii U
new
specific.
Nintendo
Nintendo.
only for Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm hoping
exactly.
for a new Rogue Squadron
Yes, yes.
Oh,
and maybe
That
a
needs to
sequel or something to Shadow of the Empire.
that would be
Well, with Star Wars coming out, there's going to be more and more Star Wars games.
yes.
It's going to happen.
But
And Shadow of the Empire doesn't
Until
necessarily
Disney
have to
runs
be
it into the
a-
ground.
Disney destroyed 1313, and look how much promise that had. And they
Yeah,
just,
well.
you know what? Nah.
Because they probably didn't be like, well, we weren't around to make any of this.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we didn't have no decision. Where is Mickey Mouse?
Where is he? Is
Where
he
is
in the
Mickey
helmet?
Mouse in that prison?
Is he behind bars?
Mickey Mouse getting raped
Um,
by Boba Fett.
One thing we would hope Nintendo does is drop the gamepad and just go with the Pro Pad inside there. The reason why is because, the Pro Pad is just make it optional. It's a neat idea, but it's not being utilized, and that will help them drop the price down by getting rid of that pad.
I'm fine with them getting rid of the tablets. But I would prefer they just raise the distance of remote play. This way, if I don't want to play on my TV, wife wants to watch something, I don't have to still sit on the couch next to her while she watches, what the hell she watches. While I'm playing on my pad, I want to be able to take it into the bedroom. I want to be able to take it in the bathroom. I want to be able to sit in the tub and play Mario. That would, to me, would be a big benefit. But if not, get rid of the damn thing and make it an option and put in the Pro Controller and fix the sticks in the Pro Controller. But
Yeah, they don't need to beat both at the top. That's why when I didn't buy the Nintendo Pro Controller, like I bought the Nyko one, which looks just like an Xbox controller. And they're super cheap on Amazon. They're like $18.
oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's all I want out of the pad. I mean, make it better distance, or just take it out, throw in a damn Pro Controller, or do something to make the system more usable.
Yeah. And then, of course, some honorable mentions. A new Wario, Wave Race, Diddy Kong Racing, F-Zero. Just some of the classics that
Wave
were out
Race.
there. Hopefully, maybe make some new ones for it. As far as everything else, now this is other things not, specific to
We're
the
into what
big three.
what we want, what we wish.
Hopefully Resident Evil. Maybe we'll see Resident Evil 7 there, and we're hoping that they kind of go back to the roots of the survival horror and get away from all the action stuff that they've been doing lately. Because really going away from being Resident Evil and becoming just some action zombie
Third-person
shooting.
shooters. It's
I mean, they're not even zombies anymore. They're just like,
just they're pissed off. Germans.
pissed off. Yeah, Germans.
See, anti-Hitler.
They're angry tourists.
Yeah,
Yes.
angry tourists. Yes.
Yes. Oh, hello to your beautiful country.
Our new Onimusha.
Onimusha. That's need to that should have happened
that's a
years
big-
ago.
Yeah.
And at the very least, there should be like the original trilogy.
HD
Revamp
remix
it,
or something.
Revamp it.
Yeah.
Put them all out
Come
on
on,
one
Capcom,
disc.
get your shit together. Seriously.
They haven't
Oh,
had their shit
crap.
together in years.
I know. Dino Crisis, Capcom. Dino Crisis.
Yeah, you heard
Bring
me.
it.
Even just remake the fucking first one. I'm fine with that. It doesn't even
Yeah.
need to be a sequel.
Yeah.
The first one, I'm okay with
I
that.
love
it.
it.
Had an awesome story. I mean,
Was it Resident Evil with dinosaurs? Yes. But was it done right?
yes.
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 I don't care what people say.
Dynamic
It
process.
was well done game.
Dino Crisis Down Under.
Dino Crisis.
Why not? They did it down under the ocean
And there goes
or
a
in
mosquito.
space.
Oh, that's not a mosquito. That's one of those things that eat mosquitoes. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good, dude.
Have you ever seen one eat one?
Let's
Final
go.
Fantasy
That's what I'm
remakes.
curious about, 'cause, like, I've never actually seen one eat it, so
That's
like
that's
it's
the
just
story
word
I've
of
heard.
mouth. Like, is it like these big ones?
That's just
Maybe it's easy
that's
if he
just a
does.
rumor. It's just like them saying if you do that thing, you go blind. It's just a rumor.
But then again, you never
Don't
see
mind
one
my
of the big
glasses.
ones like on you. It's
Yeah.
always one of the little guys.
Yeah.
So like, what the like? I mean, maybe they do eat. Like, I've just never seen one. Like, how does it eat it? Like, does it like? Does it have a mouth and just chomps on it? Like, what's going on here?
Well-
Pokes it with his needle.
Pokes it with needle. Praying mantis.
Yeah.
That was always my favorite.
All
one.
right. I want to see Final Fantasy remakes. I don't care if they do 7, as long as they start doing some remakes. If they're not going to give us a good traditional Final Fantasy, start off with 1. Don't change it too terrible. Just update the graphics. Make the sound better, and work your way up through. Wherever for how long it takes. Personally, start off at 7. 8's my favorite, but everybody loves 7.
Yeah,
10's my favorite.
I think some
Weird.
remakes would definitely be good. I mean,
Freaking weird.
10's my favorite.
10's a lot of good. Or
10
10's really good. A lot.
Yeah,
10's a lot of good.
10 is so good that
10
it
is
causes
so lot of
Nick
good. Well,
to talk
That's a lot of
improper.
10 is a good game. It really, really is. People
Mhm.
bitched about certain things,
Like what? The Blitzball, I know that.
The
What's the
Blitzball's
Blitzball?
so
and
hard.
the voice acting. I mean, there was some. Now, don't get me wrong, Riku. That's one of the sexiest voices I've ever heard.
And character models.
Yeah, I would.
Oh man.
Yeah, you. I
And
know
then-
you,
and
I know
then
you like
Yuna-
it. She was built like a
Yuna,
4-year-old.
not in 10, but in 10 2. Was that way?
Her character model.
Yeah.
Short shorts.
Yeah, she was kind of slutty. I liked it. I
Mhm.
liked it.
It's all about it. She
Yeah.
like playing with guns.
It's like she moved
Yeah.
out of her
It's good.
parents' house and said, "Fuck it."
Yep.
She was ready to
Yeah.
go.
I'm all about that.
I'm all about it too.
I'm all about that.
You hear that, ladies? Move out. Just take it all.
Yeah.
All right.
Become a
Mega-
Final Fantasy character.
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Got
Mega
them
Man
summons?
doing something with Mega Man.
Anything
Anything.
with Mega Man that doesn't suck.
Yeah. Don't put him in games.
So you're
I
gonna
know he's
hate
be
me
in
when I
Smash
say
Brothers,
this. The
but
only Mega Man game that I've ever played.
blasphemy.
I want you to guess what it is.
One.
4.
10.
No, you're talking about the one for Nintendo 64.
Mega Man
And-
Legends.
No.
Mega Man 64.
I was trying to think of the
Yep.
name, but it was Mega
That's
Man
the only one I've
64.
ever played.
Blasphemy.
Well, it's because I grew up a Sega kid. So,
You grew up a dumbass. And
Sega
you
kid.
played
You had
Mega
Sega.
Man.
Sega.
Did your dad do things to you?
I never really knew him, so yes.
No.
No.
He moved out when he was done.
Sega Genesis was my thing.
I'm a big Genesis fan. I mean, I've had.
I never had an
I love
NES
the
or an
band, too.
SNES. Wait, what? What did you say?
He said he's a big Genesis fan. I said, yeah, I love the band too. Phil Collins.
They're gonna with the what should they have made the instead of the Sega Saturn should have been called Journey.
Sega
Journey.
Sega Journey.
Don't stop. as they reveal
Okay,
the
the
console.
joke was good, but don't ever fucking say it again.
Yeah.
And Mirror's Edge 2, we know we saw a little
That's
clip
my
of
thing.
it, but hopefully they'll
I
show a
want to
little
see
bit more.
gameplay. I want
Uh,
to see her run down the hall, run up the wall, cross the ceiling, and just violate a dude with his own nightstick. I love that freaking game. Just don't screw up the story. The last story was good, but there were some parts that were just,
It was a good game though.
I never finished it.
Last
oh,
week.
dude, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It was. It really was a good game.
Harvest Moon. Maybe new Harvest Moon. That'd be cool. That's a good game.
Harvest
Ghosts
Moon
and
was
Goblins. Where's
The original Farm Simulator,
Yeah.
good. Yes.
not that fucking Farmville shit.
Oh.
Farmville. We'll follow you.
Ghosts
for life.
and Goblins. It'd be nice to see a new Ghosts and Goblins.
Yes.
Because we haven't seen it since
The last Ghost and
the
Goblins.
last Ghosts and Goblins. So I think with Super Ghosts and Goblins.
Isn't that what- Isn't that how that would work with anything though? Like, I really want this new thing to come out. We haven't seen it since
The last
the
thing.
last one.
Yeah, but this last one's been a long time.
Hey,
Yeah.
you quit making sense of my illogics.
Some Zelda remakes. That'd be cool to see. Just some
Yes.
older Zelda games just remade in HD or high definition or
buffed
that's the
up.
same thing.
You know, in HD or high definition.
That's the same thing. I'm a little
I guess
tired.
the high density. You can go with.
sorry.
yeah.
Meth we were having a hard time with it.
We're not really sure how to use it properly.
And a new Duck Hunt. Nintendo, please. You know, take the
Or they just package
Take
it
the
with
pad
the
and-
system.
Yeah.
exactly. Throw me. I'll buy a light gun.
Give me Duck Hunts.
They had a game kind of like that on the Wii, but it was Zelda, and it was I can't remember.
The crossbow game.
Yeah,
The bow and arrow
yeah,
game.
yeah. You had the little attachment.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
the-
Yeah,
Mhm.
it sucks.
It's kind of like that.
Dreamcast 2. Come on, Sega.
Yep.
Dreamcast 2.
Where you at?
Yeah. Where's that Dreamcast 2? I want.
Yeah, that's what I want.
And
Dreamcast.
bring back the VMU.
Yeah. To recall it.
I don't care if it stores the games. I love the VMU.
Tamagotchi.
Mm-hmm.
Can't pronounce it, but sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. Nightmare Creatures. It'd be awesome to see new Nightmare Creatures. I haven't seen one of
There
those
hasn't-
since the last one.
Oh, dude, I saw one before that.
Is that the one before that?
No, dude, it came after that.
After that?
Yeah. No, the last one that I think that came out, I might be wrong, was the second one.
On PlayStation. wasn't it?
I played it on the Dreamcast.
Oh, yeah. They
Yeah.
have Dreamcast.
Yeah, and then the opening cutscene had, I think it was Dracula, the Rob Zombie song.
Regular.
Dracula?
Yeah.
It's Dracula. He just says Dracula. That's how he says it in the song. It's Dracula.
I thought it's spelled Dragula or something.
It's Dracula.
It's
It
Dracula.
doesn't matter.
Hey, my brother tried to convince me. He was
It's a
saying
different way of
fagula.
pronouncing it. It's Bagula? That's definitely not what he says.
No, no. He was just trying to get me to sing it.
Oh.
I don't know. Regardless, it doesn't really
Yep.
matter. Legacy of Kain. It'd be nice to see new Soul Reaver.
Yes.
Tenchu. Be awesome to see new Tenchu.
As long as it's done right, not like the last herd.
What was the last one?
What was it?
360.
PS2?
Yeah, it was on
about,
360.
There was a
about
360.
3 years ago.
Huh.
3 years back. Echo the Dolphin.
Echo.
He chose it.
I'm with it. I like to see new
You're
Echo.
both
Yes.
dwarfed.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam and Earl. We need to find their spaceship
Yeah,
pieces again.
Funkatron.
Need to find them. They got to get back to wherever their home planet is again.
Vector Man. Haven't seen Vector Man forever.
Since the fucking
Since the
Sega
last
Genesis.
one.
Here's one.
That's what they go with.
Here's one. I know we didn't write this one down, but Paperboy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a classic.
And then you can have the little old man from Family Guy chasing him down the road. Come back here. Most time I'll pee in wins.
Golden Axe.
Golden Axe.
I haven't seen a Fuck, why do I keep saying that? Golden
I
Axe.
haven't seen it since the last one, man. I haven't seen that shit since the last time.
Actually, they did make a Golden Axe. Remember that single player one? None of that bullshit.
But yeah, didn't you read the big
Beast
chicken?
Rider or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Beast
Rider.
Rider.
Yeah, with the chick and you rode the beast.
I'm tired of people screwing up my
It
childhood.
was on Xbox. I think it was on 360, wasn't it?
It was. It was so bad. I think you got a
excuse
4.
me. Altered Beast. It'd be awesome to see a new Altered Beast.
Yes.
Again, since it hasn't been one since the Genesis.
Rise from your way.
Here's the last one. Yeah,
Wise from your way.
the 32X. Did you ever have that?
No, my cousin did
I
that.
have one in
I
my
have one.
attic somewhere. I don't know where it is.
And a new Comic Zone.
Yes.
Great game. Like to see a new one.
And get some of these graphic novel artists to do all the artwork and make it gritty and fun like the original one. The original was a blast, but
And maybe an actual good Alien vs Predator game.
Alien Isolation looks like it's going to be awesome. So,
Yeah.
yes, but
Keep in mind-
it lacks one thing: a
Aliens.
Predator.
What doesn't need to be there?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. You
It's
just
not
asked for
Alien
an
versus Predator
game.
violation.
Or they
Or
need it.
violation.
Violation.
Alien
Violated
Predator
by-
violation.
Anyways,
It's violated by one
a
of the-
new Alien versus Predator game would be
Yes.
cool if it was done right.
True that.
And I think if they're going to do that kind of game, they need to make it a survival horror and knock down
With-
the action.
Yeah.
Well,
like
okay.
the old classic.
The
Alien versus Predator.
Alien vs Predator,
Yes.
Alien vs Predator 2 on PC were really good, and like the when you played as Predator, it was just an all-on action game. Like you felt like a fucking badass. The when you played as aliens, like
You're
it was
stoned
it was a
or-
stealth game, and
And when
like
you played as
you
human,
did feel as a badass, but like you know if you
yeah.
you couldn't take much damage, but it was more stealth. And then as a human, it was like a survival horror game. I mean, like that shit was scary.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
you like were walking around, you heard the motion tracker going off. You're like,
Oh.
"Fuck this,
I used to have nightmares about that damn sensor, but I loved it.
dude!" I love that. I love Aliens
Game
so
over,
much.
man.
The Bill Paxton.
I love Bill Paxton.
They had they played that at the Palace in October. They had a
Aliens?
midnight screening of it. Yeah, they played Aliens in the theater.
Oh, man.
Dude, I couldn't pass that shit up. I saw it. I was just like, it was only that one night, and it was at midnight. I'm like, I don't care if it's almost 3 hours long at midnight. I'm gonna go watch this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, so
It's fantastic, man.
good. So good.
And it wouldn't have been the same without Bill Paxton.
Fucking game over, man. How can they do that? They're animals.
Yeah.
You put her in charge.
No,
I keep quoting that damn movie all night.
but before we go on to the next one, Bill Paxton's best line in any movie he's ever been in was Weird Science. I'm shitting in my pants. Just the way he did that was so fucking funny. After she turned him into a big old turd,
He's also in Twister.
and
Yeah,
it had
yeah. Exactly. That's
it had that dude Helen Hunt in it.
that dude. Helen.
I'm just not a big fan of his.
Still go with it.
Oh,
All
man.
right, anyways,
Alright, so to end it all tonight, we're going to do with one final question. Microsoft said they're going to be doing something at E3 that has never been done at any E3 ever.
I think it's a donkey show.
You do realize that there's so many things that they could do that they could that would be.
Bill Gates
true to
could
that.
walk
They
out
could
on-
just do anything.
Yeah,
There's
Bill Gates
so
could
many
walk out on
things
stage
that's
and
been-
drop
He could
a
be a
turd on the
complete
floor.
shit show.
Yeah.
Literally.
Shit everywhere.
Just,
It's gonna be a it's gonna be a LARP of Halo.
I'm curious.
Live
what-
action role play of Halo. That would be freaking hilarious. Bill Gates comes out and he's
As long as it's not Circus Olay, then I guess.
Oh man, what a piece of shit! Oh god, that's terrible. I don't know. I think they're gonna do one of two things. It's gonna work out in one of two ways, I should say. It's gonna be that amazing, or it's gonna be, are you fucking kidding me? This is like the Hideo Kojima statement. Greatest thing ever. It's pixelated face Snake.
Yeah.
Snake. Snake.
It's exactly.
So I mean, that's another thing they're gonna have there is more
Phantom Pain.
I was gonna say Phantom Menace. God damn.
Oh, did you hear the news?
Metal Gear Solid Phantom Menace.
Did you hear the news?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
It's taking on.
Hideo Kojima's remaking Phantom Menace.
Oh, there's a status.
Are you a Jedi? No, I'm the Lila Lula Le.
I would see like if I professionally covered video games, I would just do stupid shit like that all the time. I'd like, get on Twitter and then just make that. I'd just say that and be like,
Random.
just fucking start a random ass rumor, and then like, because you'd have so many people that would follow you already, and then be like, what? This is true?
Hideo Kojima found with 40 dead
Just
bodies in his basement.
See how far it goes. Oh man.
Next Metal Gear Solid is an RPG.
Yeah.
And
Metal
it's cel
Gear.
shaded.
And there's lightsabers.
That sounds like a good game to me.
Oh, I'm in.
I'm on board for that. Yeah.
You guys have any idea
All
what
they
you
have to
think
do is
they're
call
going
them.
to do?
All they have to do is just call them laser swords.
You know, I really don't know what they're going to do. I was trying to think of what it could be, and I just can't really think of what it could be. I mean, and as far as like something, if it's something outrageous, I mean,
I still think it's going to be a donkey show.
most of the outrageous things have already happened. Unless they're like everything, unless the stage blows up and kills like 100 people, then I don't see anything about
All
it.
right, one, don't
Holograms, man.
Don't jinx it. They're going to have
Holograms.
Michael Jackson out there.
Yeah, okay, they're dancing and stuff.
They just did a show with him.
Yeah.
The
that's
hologram.
Yeah,
thing.
I read that.
No, it's not the first time that something like that's happened. They did have Tupac a few years ago with Coachella. His hologram
Who
anyway.
the hell is Coachella?
It's a concert. It's like a yearly thing in California.
What the hell?
It's like a music
Coachella?
festival.
Oh, for rap or something?
No, I mean, well,
Just
it
music?
initially started for just like rock bands and things like that, and over time they've had, hip hop artists and stuff like that. Now it's moving more towards they have almost all DJs there now, and not hardly any bands. But
Well, that's because the DJs are doing all the work.
And then
it's much easier to press play than it is to play a guitar.
Oh, you're a DJ, huh? So this is your job? Hold on.
My favorite article about DJing is, what's just funny is that everyone
You
thinks
said DJ, right?
DJing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just make sure I know your favorite part of DJ.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
a lot of people that don't know, how it works or anything like that think that there's just a dude in the booth that's like fucking performing magic. He's just like, hey, he's just making that music on the spot. He's just up there and like this magical stuff is coming out of the speaker. No. And Deadmau5 made this. This was like 2 years ago, I think, but it's a blog that he wrote called "We Just Press Play," and it was just this long article going on about how like that's what, in a nutshell, what is happening is like you just fucking press a play button. Like there's no magic. Like you fucking
Yeah,
wait.
you got to put on the helmet. You got to go.
It's a show. It's all it is. It's like watching wrestling.
If I want to,
they just press play.
They just press play. It's all pre-recorded.
Even if you're watching it live.
don't-
Even if you're watching it
You
live.
don't believe me?
They
Watching
have
his
giant
pause, she's in
TVs
midair.
on the sides of the
Yeah, you just
fucking
can't
thing.
see them, so you're like, yeah.
Yeah, they pause in midair, and everybody's like, "What the
Oh,
fuck?"
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
All right, anybody
All right.
got any clue? No clue, no guess, no.
I can't even
No
think of a single thing.
hypothesis. Nobody
they're
thinks
going
it's
to
a
do.
donkey show. Nobody
Mm.
thinks they're going to sacrifice a live chicken.
Oh, well, maybe.
You
Might
think?
do that.
You think Sony and Microsoft will come out on the same stage together?
I think what should
And they'll just
happen
start making
Holding
hands?
is that they should come out on opposite side, like dressed up in like medieval armor and just duke it out.
Yeah.
You know, if
That
they're
would be
gonna,
cool.
if they're gonna make
Fucking
this whole,
Game of Thrones on the
if
stage.
they're gonna make this fanboy war, you take all these idiots out there that say the stupidest shit, force them to do that, force them to put on medieval armor and go out there. Whoever lived, oh, you were right. That one's better. Because that makes about as much sense as these fucking.
No,
fanboy
it does. It's fucking stupid. You play video games to have fun. You know, like
Exactly.
You know,
at the
It'd be
end of
cool.
the day, that's the only thing that matters.
It'd be
Like,
cool
you know,
if, like, on stage, like, it goes dark, and you see like some light in there, and then like some smoke goes out, and then you see like two guys come out in the medieval armor and everything, and they start battling on stage and everything. And then you find out that like one of them you notice that one of them is Phil Spencer with Microsoft, and then you notice that the other one's the
Don Matrick.
no
My job.
the guy from Sony, the main guy from Sony.
Iwata or not Iwata?
It's
Not
an English
Shuhei.
term.
Shuhei?
No, I don't think Shuhei's not the main dude.
The main guy for the PlayStation part, not the owner of the company.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of his name.
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah, there you go. But it's both of them. It's both of them like battling on stage, okay? And they just show light battling, and then in the back you see this,
Light battling? Like
well, in the back, like this big bellow of smoke comes out, and in the back it's
very light amount of battle.
it's
Iwata?
Iwata with the Link's sword and shield, and he comes like coming in and like
Did you
No,
see the-
no, it would be better is if
yeah.
Nintendo and Microsoft guys, they both beat each other to death, and here Iwata walks out through the smoke, just taking them both.
Did you
That
see?
would be freaking hilarious.
Did you see the article? Like, this was last year, I think, that happened, or maybe the year before that. But this guy, his girlfriend, I guess, was like cheating on him or whatever, and like wanted to. I can't remember the exact circumstances. Like maybe wanted to break up or something like that. But anyway, the guy she was cheating on him with shows up at their house. She lives with her boyfriend, right? This guy shows up at the house, and he just like they answer the door, and he just comes in like screaming and yelling, and like her boyfriend that lives there grabs the Master Sword. He has a replica of the Master Sword.
I read about that.
And he ends up fucking chasing the guy out of the house and cuts him with it. The fucking Master Sword. That was awesome.
Jesus Christ.
Master Sword will always be with you. Always help you out.
I want one.
And scare off your girlfriend's boyfriend.
Yes.
I want one. Yeah. Just for
for
those.
self-defense purposes.
Just for those. You never know.
It's like, what was that, Big Bang Theory? Sheldon had one of them Klingon swords.
Mm.
And I'm thinking, man, that
Like
can
hold
really
it in the middle?
fuck a dude up.
You like hold it in the middle.
No, it's got like a handle on each end.
Oh, it's
And
like
it's
curved.
curved,
like this.
moon
Yeah.
shape,
I remember watching when one of the older Star Trek movies came out at Campbell 16, going there. Maybe it was like Insurrection or something like that. But there was a guy there like full Klingon, and he had one of those. And I'm like, how do they let you in? Like, what? You have
I have a permit.
you have a lethal weapon. You can
I had the
kill
right
someone
to bear arms.
right now. Though I did just a couple weeks ago DJ the Star Trek conference.
Yeah. A
And,
friend of mine had a booth. At
There was a dude there like in full Klingon, like he looked legit. Like it was weird.
people.
Like he would try to tell you. I don't think he probably knew how to talk in
You
Klingon,
know,
but he was trying.
there's you've heard of there's churches of Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
People have religion and stuff. They're also doing that with the like Klingon cultures and some of the Vulcan stuff, all that.
And it's all fiction.
It's all fiction. Period.
It is.
It's like
what?
Scientology. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's all coming from the same source.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's end this before we get
Yes. Let's say
Rude.
goodbye.
The timer is already really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. That's our pre-E3 kind of talk. We'll probably do one after E3 to talk about what was revealed and
how surprised we were.
how surprised or not surprised we were exactly.
Yes.
So we will see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Doodles.